Hey everybody, it's Christy with Planted Places, and I am just doing my quick check-in from the test gardens on Friday morning for all our members and for other people. And what I'm going to talk about today, I'm going to make it quick, but I'm going to talk about fall and growing greens in the winter, and actually kind of fall moving into winter. So the important thing here, guys, is you can grow leafy greens and lettuce if you live in Northern California, South, pretty much year-round in these milder climates, which is really cool. And even if you live in a cooler climate, you can actually kill some of these varieties I'm going to go through are surprisingly forgiving and cold tolerant, and people don't know that, and they ask us questions all the time about this, and so I wanted to cover it really quickly. So I've got some things here on the wall that I want to show you and what you can do. So now, as you know, I've got kind of my vertical wall behind me, my planted wall, and you can see I am growing kale. I'm growing some Swiss chard here in the middle. I've got parsley, I've got tatsoi, I've got some bok choy, definitely have some butterheads and some leaf lettuces here. Those are very cold hardy. They can go to 25 degree weather at nighttime, and they're okay. So what you want to be looking out for is if you live somewhere where you are starting to get frost at night, if it's consistently going kind of 25 degrees and lower, then at that point you really need to be, kind of covering your plants at night and being careful. But if you live somewhere where it's 30 degrees at night, 40, low 40s, 30s at night, your leafy lettuces and your greens are going to be okay. It's absolutely fine. They're cold hardy, especially once they get acclimated and they're healthy and strong, they're going to be just fine. If you are at a place where, snows come in and you're kind of, it's very wet, wet environment, and you're using a raised bed, those are situations where, plants are not going to be so happy, covered in snow and dealing with just a lot of wet environments. So again, one reason why you want to put them in containers, and one reason why you want to put them on, kind of vertically, getting them out of that water, but also too, when they're in a wall like this, they're protected. They're a little bit more protected. They kind of create a little microclimate. So some things that you could do, like what I do, as I get cooler temperatures going on, I will move my wall. I'll find a south-facing area, and then I will move my wall kind of up against a building if I can. And the nice thing there is it kind of, if it's in the sun, it's going to absorb some of the heat. It's going to reflect off that building, and it's going to create a warmer environment. So you want to look for little kind of nooks and crannies, kind of microclimates that you can create, especially when you're doing container gardening. It's a little bit easier to do that because you can move your pots around, you can move your wall around, and you kind of create a little microclimate for the and protect the plants even more. But before I drop off here, I just want to talk about again what can you grow in the winter that you think you can't, but you can? Swiss chard, kale, bok choy, tatsoi. Here's a tatsoi right here. Beautiful, wonderful flavor. Mizuna. Here's a mizuna that I'm growing. This is actually just 2 weeks after planting, or actually not even 2 weeks, a week and a half. So it's starting to grow, and it's really happy. It's going to grow a lot of leaves for me. It's multi-seeded, and this tastes, it's a little spicy. It's in the mustard family. It's a little bit more on the spicy side, but it loves the cool temperatures. All of these plants, even arugula. Arugula is cool temperature. It likes cool temperature. Here's an arugula growing in as well. These actually can go, as long as you live somewhere where we're looking at 25 degrees, kind of 25 degrees is kind of the low end of your cool temperatures, you could grow these plants. So it's exciting. And last thing I want to say at the end here is if you look behind me, my jalapenos, these things are not going to be happy now that it's getting cold. So I'm going to harvest these. They've turned red. They're ready to go. They're perfect for harvesting. I'm going to harvest these, and I'm going to take this pepper plant out. I'm going to replenish that soil, and then I'm going to plant something new, and I'm probably going to put a kale in there. Okay, take care, guys. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you later.